love of the great buttermilk biscuits.
Not enough rice, honey.
Attacking me.
You seek God. What happened to this girl?
Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for your girl. Hello, 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 hello. It's your girl, Love to Be Great. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys how I make my bacon wrap shrimp. And I am just making this really quick, y'all. Today is Sunday. This is actually Tropical Storm Berry Sunday. And because of the storm and some other issues, we're not even having church today. So I'm home alone and I want some shrimp. Like, I got a taste for some shrimp. Y'all know I love my shrimp. And I can't be on my feet too long. So I'm just going to make this quick, easy little recipe, y'all. I'm using some frozen extra small cooked, peeled, deveined, and peel-off shrimp. And I'm not going to cook all of them. Maybe just like a half of this bag. That's enough for me. I have some bacon. Now, the bacon is not frozen. It's just some John Morrell smoky maple bacon. And then I'm going to also cut up one potato. And I'll have seasoned potato as well. So the first thing I'm going to do, and as y'all, like y'all said, these shrimp are frozen, y'all. I'm going to be cooking this frozen because I'm going to be putting this in a nuwave oven. And in a nuwave oven, it can be frozen or thawed. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is open my shrimp. And I'm going to lay them out into the pan. I'm going to take my bacon. I'm going to cut the whole pack in half. I'm going to be using 1/2 of the bacon. Probably won't even use all of it. And then I'm just going to wrap the shrimp. But before I wrap the shrimp, I'm going to throw a little bit of seasoning on top of it. Not too much because the bacon has salt in it. It has a lot of sodium, y'all. So I'm just going to put a little bit of some Tony Creole, a little bit of garlic powder, and black pepper. That's all I'm going to use on this. I'll be back in just a moment once I have the shrimp out. So I went ahead and got my little stool so I can just sit down because y'all know I'm not supposed to be on my feet that much. So it's okay. All is well. Like I said, I'm just going to do like a half of pack. This is a 12-ounce bag, y'all. And I'm going to just lay them out because they're going to have to, I'm going to have to be able to get them apart. You know what I'm saying? It's just pretty easy. You see? You don't have to put any water on them. And the cool thing with them being frozen is that they're going to have a little bit of water, which is going to make them retain the juiciness of them. They won't be all dried out when I put them in the nuwave oven. So that's about how many I'm going to do, y'all. I'm going to close my bag back up, put a little clamp on there, and stick these back in the freezer for another time, another dish. Now, while I'm letting these just kind of sit for a second, I'm going to go ahead and get my potato ready because I am going to do a potato also while these are going. So let me get my potato. Okay, so I have my potato. Like I said, I'm going to move the shrimp away. And I've already rinsed it off. And I'm just going to peel the potato real quick. Just peel it real quick. Because I don't want the peels. A lot of times I cook with the peels because the peels is a good source of iron. But today I just don't want the peel on there. It's kind of slippery once you've done one side. Make sure I got a good grip. Okay, so I have peeled my potato pretty good. And I am going to slice it really good. I'm not going to keep these. A lot of times I keep them, but since it's just one, I keep them and I fry them and I do other things with them. But since it's just one, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them. Okay, so one second, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to slice this potato. Oh, this is not the best knife. at all. Just into these nice thin little slices, y'all. I really should get another knife, but I'm halfway there. Halfway there. This is not the best knife. I don't know why it's not sharp. It should be sharp. Matter of fact, let's swap knives. This is annoying. All right, y'all. So I'm just gonna slice this up into little slices, like so, and then this little last piece like that. And what I'm going to do, because these are going to go in the bottom of my nuwave oven, and I'm going to get these started for a few moments before I even put the shrimp in there. So I'm going to put these in the bottom, just lay them flat in the bottom, like so. I'm not even going to put foil paper or anything like that in there. Just lay them in there. And this is suffice for one person, y'all. One potato. I'm going to take some olive oil. I have some extra virgin olive oil. And I'm going to just put a little bit in there on top of the potatoes. And if it didn't get on top, just kind of move them around. Let them get wet with the oil. Flip them over. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Just kind of coat the potato with the oil so when I put the seasonings on there, it's going to stick. We don't want to put too much because the fat from the bacon is going to also slide down into the bottom of this. So I'm going to put some seasonings on top of the potatoes, which is going to be a little bit of parsley flakes, some seasoned oil, and some black pepper. That's what I'm going to put on there. So I have some seasoned oil, Morton seasoned oil. I'm going to sprinkle some of that on there. Not too much, because still, like I said, the fat from the bacon is going to drip down there. Oh, I'm going to put some Italian seasoning on there. Put a little bit of Italian seasoning on there. I'll do the parsley when they come out. And then some black pepper. Oh, wait. More than one, everything in here. Let's see here. This is what happens when I'm not cooking. Move stuff. All right. So I'm going to also go ahead and keep my garlic powder out because I'm going to use that. So I got my seasoning on my potatoes, and I'm going to go ahead and start that for a few moments before I even put the shrimp in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that on a cook time of 5 minutes, which is going to give me enough time to go ahead and get these shrimp seasoned and wrapped. So now my shrimp has sat on the little pan for a few moments, and they're all here, not stuck together anymore. What I'm going to do is go ahead and sprinkle, like I said, a little bit of garlic powder. Not too much, just a little bit, just to give it a little flavor. A little bit of garlic powder. And what did I say? Tony Creole? I got some Tony Creole original seasoning. I'm going to put some of that on there. I know you're probably like, well, you just had seasoning salt in your hand. Why don't you just use that? I got a taste for this, though. Sometimes it's just an acquired taste. Not put too much because we got that. The bacon is going to it has sodium, y'all. So we're not putting too much. Just a little light bit, okay? And then a little bit of the Italian seasoning because I like the flavor of the Italian seasoning, y'all. I love that. So put a little bit of that in there. On there. And then black pepper. Okay, so we got all our seasonings on the shrimp, and you can kind of toss it around. Make sure that both sides get seasoning and stuff on there. That's fine. The biggest part of the flavor is going to come from the bacon anyway. But now I'm just going to open my bacon here. And I suck at opening bacon, y'all. I don't care. I just kind of rip it out of the pan. And I am going to cut this pack of bacon in half. Just cut straight through the pack. And I'm going to be using one half, but I'm not, probably won't even use all of it. I'm just pulling that part out for now. And I'm going to take what I just cut, and I'm going to cut it again. Since these are small shrimp, it's not going to take a whole half of a piece of bacon. It's a wrap. These will. Alright, so I've cut it again, y'all. Okay? Y'all can see. This is a half a pack of bacon, and I cut it twice. So now I'm just going to take each piece, because these are extra small shrimp, and these are already peeled, divided, and no tail. And I'm just going to take it, and I am going to wrap it like so. And just set them back down. Not going to need a toothpick or anything like that. Just wrap them, set them down. Until we get them all done, and then we're going to stick these into the nuwave. Okay, so I'm just wrapping, and ooh, these potatoes smell good already. I can smell the potatoes, y'all. I can smell the potatoes. If I run out of bacon, then some of these won't get the bacon, because I am not going to eat more than a half a pack of bacon today. That is, a lot for just one person. And most likely, by the time I get done doing this, one of my kids will miraculously show up. It's like they know when I'm cooking something, y'all. They know. I don't know how they know, because I don't send out a bulletin, or I don't send out a text or anything. They just, somehow they know. And they always come, like right when I'm about. Yesterday, I made mug cakes, y'all. Oh, I had a taste for mug cake so bad. And since it was just me, but I couldn't decide on which one I wanted. So I wanted the chocolate mug cake, but I also wanted peanut butter mug cake. So I ended up making both, y'all. I made myself a chocolate mug cake and a peanut butter mug cake. And by the time they were ready, which don't take nothing but like under 2 minutes to make, one of the kids were already over here wanting one of my cakes. I was like, are you serious? What? Do y'all got some kind of radar where y'all can smell something cooking, or y'all hear it cooking, or what? Because, see, that was 5 minutes already. Because they know, or something, some kind of way, they get a bulletin or something. They know that I'm cooking or something. Y'all, these are going to be so good. These are going to be so good. And yes, I'm going to run out of bacon. But it's okay. Some of these just won't have bacon, because I'm sticking to it. I'm not going to eat more than, this is a lot right here, and I'm on a diet. I probably will just call and see who's close by and who wants some. But this is way more than enough for just me. Like, this is enough for maybe 3 people. This is enough for 3 people, y'all. All right, so I got them all done, and then I have a few that are not going to have the bacon. So I'm going to open my nuwave, and the potatoes are still going to be cooking while these are cooking, y'all. So I'm just going to place them flat on the grill here. Just place them flat. Hopefully y'all can see this. I love this thing, y'all. I love my nuwave. I have a super wave oven as well, and I like that one too, because that one lights up and you can actually really see your food cooking. You can see it with this one as well, but it doesn't have a light in there. But they're both awesome. They both make some good stuff, y'all. They make some good stuff. And sometimes, like if I'm making a lot of something, like, or if I want to make a lot of things at one time, I'll fire up both of them. Well, not fire them up, but, turn them on and use them both at the same time. And I might have some chicken or something in one and some pork or something in the other one. Okay. I'm just grabbing those other ones that don't have the bacon, and I'm kind of throwing them up there as well. And before I put the top back on here, I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of the Italian seasoning on top. You don't have to. I just like the flavor of that. So I use that a lot in a lot of my recipes, y'all. All right. So I got everything up here looking good. Let y'all see what they looking like on top of the new wave. And I am going to put this back on here, and I'm going to put it for 7 minutes, y'all. 7 minutes. And we're going to see what it's working with, y'all. Cook time, 7, start. I'll be back in 7 minutes. I just wanted to let y'all see what they're looking like inside of the new wave right now as they're cooking. Ooh, look at that bacon. Bacon. Oh, yeah. And the potatoes are underneath. And like I said, some of the fat from the bacon is going to drip down on the potatoes. And it's going to give it another extra flavor. Okay, y'all, so it's been 7 minutes. I'm going to show y'all what they're looking like. I may turn them over and put them back in there for another 2 minutes. But I'm going to let y'all see. Oh, if y'all could smell that shrimp wrapped with that luscious bacon. But I'm going to turn them over, y'all, and I'm going to let them go for another 2 minutes. These over here are ready to come out. These little ones that don't have any bacon on them, they're ready to come out now. But these with the bacon, I'm going to flip them over, and I'm going to let them go back in there for like 2 more minutes. All right, guys, so it just has a few more moments left, and they will be ready. All right, y'all, so it just speaked. I'm going to go ahead and get these out on the plate, and I'll let you see what it looked like. All right, y'all, so this is what the finished product looked like. We have some shrimp, we have some bacon wrapped shrimp, and we have the potatoes, y'all. This is going to be so good, y'all. This is going to be so good. I already ate one. Y'all know me, I can't wait. So this is how I make my bacon wrapped shrimp in the new wave. And of course I made 1 potato for me. Then I have some shrimp that I didn't put any bacon on. This was a half a pound. No. This was half. Okay, the bag was 12 ounces and I only did half a bag. So, all right, y'all. And these were some extra small shrimp. It's your girl, Lovely the Great. And this is my lunch for today. I'm actually going to take a little small bowl and make me a little dipping sauce with it. I'm just going to add a little bit of barbecue sauce. Put a little honey in there and mix it really well. And that's going to be my dipping sauce. All right, y'all. It's your girl, Lovely the Great, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.